him. So he wanted a revelation that would help his people believe what he was teaching them. Because of his love for his people and his anxiety over them, it would delight him if the obstacle that made his task so difficult could be removed. Then God sent down by the star when it sets, your comrade errs not and is not deceived. He speaks not from his own desire. And when he reached his words, have you thought of Alat, Alusa, and Manat, the third, the other? So that's a verse of Surah 53 of the Quran. And that part is still in the Quran. Have you thought of Alat, Alusa, and Manat, the third, the other? When he reached that part, so Muhammad's receiving the revelation, and he gets to that part, talking about these three pagan goddesses. What happens? Satan, let me go and read the part over again. When he reached his words, have you thought of Alat, Alusa, and Manat, the third, the other? Satan, when he was meditating upon it and desiring to bring it to his people, put upon his tongue, these are the exalted cranes whose intercession is approved. So it specifically says that Satan put words on Muhammad's tongue. Yes. So when Muhammad got to the part of the revelation from God, mentioning these three pagan goddesses, that's when Satan jumped in and put words on his tongue, saying that these are the exalted cranes whose intercession is to be hoped for. Right. So the idea is that these are like bird goddesses, and it's okay to pray to the bird goddesses. You still understand that Allah is the main God, but there are these bird goddesses who intercede for you, and you can pray to them because they'll just carry your prayers up to Allah.
And that's really the idea behind idolatry. I mean, most idol worshippers believe that the idol they're worshiping just will intercede between them and the actual deity. That's all.
Yep. So the story continues. When the Quraysh heard that, so that's Muhammad's tribe. When the Quraysh heard that, namely that Muhammad had affirmed that it's okay now, it's halal to pray to their pagan goddesses. When the Quraysh heard that, they were delighted and greatly pleased at the way in which he spoke of their gods, and they listened to him. While the believers were holding that what the prophet brought them from their Lord was true, not suspecting a mistake or a vain desire or a slip. And when he reached the prostration and the end of the surah in which he prostrated himself, the Muslims prostrated themselves when their prophet prostrated, confirming what he brought and obeying his command, and the polytheists of Quraysh and others who were in the